Okay, here we have a very, very nice Selmer Mark VI. This is like the holy grail of the Bari sax world, and all the sax world actually. All the Mark VIs are just absolutely wonderful. This one is very, very clean. I mean, some of them are just absolutely toasted. I mean, the bells have been smashed in, the bottoms have been smashed in. They're dent solid up and down the bottom. This is really, really clean. So this one was relacquered at one time, but you can see the engraving is still about 80%, which shows a sign of maybe a factory or a very top-end relacquer where they just barely even buff this thing. The Selmer's really, logo's really deep on it. You can see it's really distinct. I've seen where even the heaviest engraving is just gone from being buffed to death. And this has been very nicely done. You can see the engraving is still very, very visible. Very nice. I think there's one little tiny dent I found somewhere. That's kind of hard to find. But you can see the bottom bow is pretty nice. All up and down the back side is nice. The neck's never been smashed. I get them with the necks smashed down, and they always get hit right here. Anything that's exposed. And again, this is just absolutely perfect. And of course, it was repadded, resprung, and all that stuff. So the only pads that go first are the very, very top ones. When you put it on your lap, the water runs down right into these top ones, and they just got replaced half hour ago. So another 10 or 15 years on those, and about another 20, 25 on the ones down the stack. So the real Bari players tend to prefer the low B flat models. I mean, I've played both, but that low B flat is just the sweetest sound. We just saw Wynton Marsalis and his Lincoln band, and Bari player is playing a low B flat. I was watching the Kennedy Awards with Obama, and looked down the sax line, guys playing a low B flat. So it seems to be a standard almost these days for these great, great players. I mean, Serge Cheloff, Mulligan, they all played low B-flat models when there were low A's available, but they just prefer that sweet sound of that B-flat. So, speaking of the B-flat, it just shakes down there. And you can tell the pearls are actually pretty sharp, so it doesn't feel like it's been played a total lot. I've had some where the pearls are worn all the way down to the nubs, and there's nothing left. Not even the pearl cup is left, and I've had to actually have the cups replaced. So this one feels like it's been very, very well taken care of. Not sure how many owners, but who's ever had it in the past. I mean, it was never in a marching band or a school band, that's for sure. But you can whisper all the way down. Out of that low B flat. Yeah.
Are you doing a thing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Every time. Now, who needs a high F sharp key? It's just right there. Play that front F. And again, that low B flat is just wonderful, so easy to hit, and just with a great sound. I mean, you can see the bell is just huge on it. It's probably maybe an inch more than the low A model, and the low A, it's quite a bit lighter too. The low A, you've got this much more brass to contend with, a lot more mechanism to contend with, and just a pain in the butt. So just to get one more note, and you can always do the foot in the bell thing if you got to have the A. So anyhow, beautiful job on it. Pads are in great shape. You can see the pads down there. Real pretty. Body's in great shape. Engraving's nice. And somebody's taken really good care of it. Got a real nice case for it. This is a Reunion Blues style. And it looks like a bag, but it's actually got hard padding in it. So it's very, very protective. And then I've got the regular ProTech also. That's an option. Regular C-Star, you know, what the factory give you, mouthpiece. So we're going to play a quick little ditty, and then get some dinner. So, anyhow, you get the idea. Oh man, I just don't want to stop playing it. I wish my personal one played as good as this one. So anyhow, get carried away. So there she is. I think it's like 192, something right around there. So still in the Mark VI era. They didn't make a Mark VII Bari. Actually, I've heard of one. But anyhow, most of these went all the way up into the Mark VII era. But again, this one is definitely in the Mark VI serial number range. And again, in just really, really, really cool shape. I mean, these things are just going up like crazy. It's better than any money you could put in any bank, that's for sure. Okay, there we go. Thanks. Buenas noches.